Good afternoon, and welcome to Saginaw Valley State University's 2026 May Commencement. I am the Faculty Association President, Jennifer Chater. On behalf of the faculty at SVSU, I offer my congratulations to today's graduates. We are proud of everything you have achieved and grateful to have been a part of your journey. Please remain standing, if you are able, for the Canadian and United States national anthems, followed by the invocation, which will be presented by Dr. Mamie Thorns.
Good afternoon. As we are standing here together today, a part of each graduate dream realized, let us give thanks in a moment of silence. This ceremony this afternoon, in all its pomp and circumstance, unites us in our dreams of promise and equality for all. It allows us to collectively celebrate our graduates' accomplishments, our cultures, our ideas, and our hopes. We commemorate the very best within each of us here at this very special moment together. Our hearts swell with gratitude. We humbly appreciate the support of the graduates' families, their loved ones, their teachers, mentors, peers, and all who have stood behind us, putting aside differences with an eye toward a promised future that is marked by today's commencement. May this ceremony this afternoon be a reminder that hard work, diligence, support, and tenacity are what have brought us to this day with you. May each graduate and all who are gathered here not forget the power of this moment, the common bond that we share, the inclusive celebration of achievement, and success among the diversity of people who are united for a dream, all for one and one for all. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Thorns. And welcome, everyone. My name is George Grant Jr., and I'm the president of Saginaw Valley State University. The exceptional musical performance was presented by our Cardinal Brass Quintet, directed by Dr. Norma Wicca, and both anthems were sung by Malika Fillinger. Please join me in celebrating them. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize our governing board members who are with us today. These are citizens who are appointed by the governor, but their commitment is to our university. They work each day to make sure that we have the tools necessary to be a strong and productive university and provide the kinds of supports that our students need to graduate. So I'm going to introduce them, but please hold your applause till the end. Our chairs, Raj Wiener, Ron Bacon, Vanessa Guerra, and Carl Williams. Please join me in thanking them. We also have a friend of SVSU today, Ontario Agent General who is in Chicago, Earl Provo. Could you please stand? And I also like to recognize the representative group of faculty and staff who've joined us today. These are the individuals who work hard every single day to provide the kind of quality education that you as parents and friends expect and that our students expect. They work hard every day to make that happen, and so please join me in congratulating and acknowledging our faculty and staff. To the graduates, this is the day that you've been waiting for. The hard work, the number of years, the studying, the late nights, all for this day. And that's why we're all here. We're here to celebrate you, your accomplishments, the things that you've done in the classroom, the things that you've done in the community, the volunteer service that you've done, the mentoring and being peers and supports for each other. We're here to celebrate all of that. That's what commencement is. That's what this day is. And so we are excited for you and all that the future has the future has to hold, because we know that through your hard work and dedication and the work of our faculty and staff, you're ready. You're ready to take it on, and we know that you will do a great job. I also wanted you to think about that. What does it mean to have this degree? Is it either your bachelor's degree or your master's degree? It means you're leaders. You have access to information. You know how to gather information. You know how to problem solve, critically think, and work with people to solve problems. And because of that, people are going to come to you. They're going to say, can you help us with this? We're struggling with this. And a lot of the questions that they'll ask, you already know the answers to and can help them. But you also have the skill set that if you don't know a particular question, how to answer a particular question, that you have the skills to know how to find that information and help people whatever issues that they're dealing with. And so that's part of the college education, the college experience. So I hope that as you go on in your future, that you think back on your faculty and staff that you've interacted with and the positive impact that they have had on your life. So again, I want to congratulate you for being here today. I also, though, want all of us, or all of you, to also acknowledge all of the family and friends who are here. These are your supporters. These are the people who stood by you, that said you could do it, that were with you late nights and early mornings and providing that encouragement. So let's give a round of applause to our family and friends who are here. The other person I'd like to recognize is that we have a dean that will be retiring. And so I want to recognize Dr. Marcia Dittmeyer. She's the dean of the Crystal Elm School College of Health and Human Services. And I'll ask her to stand. You don't have to stand. On behalf of SVSU, I want to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Dittmeyer, who is retiring in June after 5 years of service to this university. During her tenure, she championed partnerships with extended SVSU outreach programs across Michigan, forging ADN to BSN nursing collaborations with 5 community colleges, and leading the Michigan Health Improvement Alliance as board chair, serving 14 counties across the region. We wish her all the best and know that she will enjoy her retirement, but we're going to continue to have her working, doing some work for us as well. So again, we want to congratulate you for all that you've done for this university. Now I want to talk about our commencement speaker. We are fortunate to have a distinguished leader who works directly with the Great Lakes Bay region. We are honored that the Honorable Doug Ford, Premier of Ontario, Canada, will be our commencement speaker today. He is a public servant. He's a businessman and a public servant. He has been the Premier of Ontario since 2018. He governs over 16 million residents. He's a co-owner of a business that worked in Canada and in the United States, so he has a long history of being part of the United States and working with us. He believes in working cross borders and the impact that it can have. He's very active in the Great Lakes Bay region. Matter of fact, the work from Canada and our work produces an economic impact of $9.3 trillion. There's a commitment to keeping our water safe and clean, and he works very hard for that to happen. Earlier today, also in your program, we will find more information about Premier Ford. But earlier today, we had a celebration where he received an honorary degree. And so Premier Ford is also Dr. Ford now, as he represents us as Cardinals as he's out there in the community. So I do want you to hear that the words that we use when giving an honorary degree is that we want to make sure that the person that you understand or you know that what we are saying. So at the ceremony earlier today, Premier Ford was conferred the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, for his dedication to public service and commitment to fostering strong Canadian-United States partnerships, vital to the Great Lakes Bay region. So with that, please join me in welcoming Dr. Doug Ford as our commencement speaker.
Well, good afternoon, graduates. And let me begin by congratulating all of you on your incredible achievement, the commitment you have demonstrated, the hard work and dedication you've shown. To get to today's graduation ceremony is exactly what you will need to succeed in life. I'm so pleased to be here with each and every one of you to celebrate this achievement. And I'm grateful to receive the honor of Doctorate of Humane Letters, from Saginaw Valley State University. I'm a full-fledged Cardinal now. I'll always be loyal to the Cardinals. I want to thank President Grant for his leadership. I want to thank the faculty and the staff and all the students here at SVSU for the invitation and for the opportunity to say a few words to your wonderful graduates. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Doug Ford, and I've had the privilege of serving as Premier of the Province of Ontario, Canada, for the past 8 years and 3 elections. Maybe you're wondering, why is a Canadian politician here today, delivering our commencement address? But like many Canadians, I've spent years living and working in the United States. In fact, I spent nearly 20 years in Chicago and in our New Jersey facilities building out my family business. In the same way that so many other Canadians have come to the U.S. and helped build up the ties of trade, friendship, and family that made both our countries prosperous and successful. Our success, our prosperity, is not an accident. It's a result of more than 200 years of work on both sides of the border. And it's a success built on several things that I want to talk about today. First and foremost, it's the result of having a plan. If an American business owner wants to invest or create jobs in Canada, and if a Canadian business owner wants to do the same in the United States, they start by looking ahead and knowing where they want to be in 5, 10, or 15 years. They have a dream of what they want to achieve, but first, they make a plan with a realistic goal of how they're going to get there. As you look ahead at your lives and your careers, ask yourself the same thing. First, what do I want to achieve? What are your dreams? But second, what is your plan to reach that goal? What practical steps are you taking today to make sure that you succeed in 5, 10, or 15 years? A plan is the first step, but it's not the only thing that matters. Throughout my time in business and in politics, I've seen the importance of teamwork, relationships, and loyalty in helping people succeed. I'm sure that's the same thing that you've all seen as well during your time here at Saginaw Valley, whether that is learning in the classroom, studying for exams, or competing in sports. We are better off, we are more successful when we work together instead of working against each other. I've certainly found this to be true in my own life. In 1998, I came to Chicago from Toronto to set up a new branch of my family's printing company. I learned pretty quickly that in order to succeed, the first thing needed was a team I could depend on. On New Year's Day in 1991, I found a real estate agent willing to work on that holiday to show me some properties. And that's the first lesson. When I called around, no one else was willing to show me real estate on New Year's Day. I called ahead of time, a few days before. That's the first lesson. Do things that others wouldn't do. That will bring you to the top. That will show the leadership that you need to succeed. We landed on a 700 square foot office in Des Plaines just outside of Chicago. And I got to work right away, knocking on doors and introducing our company to American firms. We grew rapidly. We had to move 4 times in less than 5 years, running 24/7, 365 days a year. Right from the start, I recruited 3 salespersons from our competitors. And then we expanded across the entire country. But these 3 salespeople were the core of my team here in the US, and they're the foundation we built our success on. It's because of our team that we were able to land new customers, some of the largest Fortune 500 companies in the entire country, become profitable, and expand outside of Illinois. Without that team, who stood with our company for close to 20 years, I could never have achieved what we built here in the United States as a Canadian company. I was still in Chicago in 2010 when I got a call from my brother Rob, who has served as the Toronto City Councillor since 2000. Rob told me he was going to run for mayor of the largest city in Canada called Toronto, and that he wanted me to come back and run for his old seat on City Council. Well, that October, I won Rob's old seat, and Rob became Mayor of Toronto in a landslide victory. Our election wasn't an accident. It was the result of years of hard work, serving the people and building relationships. And as a councillor and as mayor, Rob would take calls from the people he represented, working day in and day out to make their lives better. As a city councillor and as premier, I do the same thing. I think I'm the only politician in the world who gives his personal cell number out to whoever wants it, and because of that, I get hundreds or even thousands of text messages and calls every single day. Let me tell you, my phone number is on the internet now, and my phone never, ever stops ringing around the clock. And I'm my worst enemy because, folks, I'm giving you my cell number right now. And if you don't get it, then you can look it up on the internet. It's 647-612-3673. 647-612-3673. And I do this to say I'm honored to be here. And if you ever come to Toronto, your family or friends, and it's my cell phone, no one touches it, my assistant doesn't pick it up, I pick the calls up, I will roll out the red carpet for each and every one of you, because I'm so proud of the moment and the privilege you've given me today. But I do this because I want to talk to the people, to tell me what their problems are, and to tell me how you're going to help them. When you listen to people, when you build those relationships, you will succeed. Because, folks, everything is about building relationships. That's how I've succeeded in politics, because if you prove to people that you're listening to them and want to help them, they will do the same for you. And that leads me into my last point, which is the importance of loyalty. As Premier, I've faced tough times through the pandemic and through tough economic times. We had to make difficult decisions that were not always popular. I could not have made those decisions. I could not have done my job without the loyalty of the people I work with, my cabinet members, my caucus members, and supporters across the province. That's not something that happens without hard work. Loyalty is a two-way street. It has to be earned. I have team members who have been with me since before I became a politician. People who have stuck by me in good times and bad. And I will stick by them as well. Because when you show the people around you that you have their back, they will always have your back. Before I wrap up, I want to say a few words about the partnership between our two incredible, greatest two countries on earth. And I can tell you something, folks. I love Americans, I love the U.S., but I know every single Canadian loves Americans. Because that partnership is so built on teamwork, relationships, and loyalty. We see the teamwork required for simply as manufacturing a car right here in Michigan that crosses the border between Detroit and Windsor. Parts of the car will go back and forth 8 times before it's fully assembled in Ontario or Michigan. We see that families and friends and business partners who live on opposite sides of the border don't let the border get in the way of lasting relationships. And we see how trust and loyalty gives business owners the confidence to invest across the border and create jobs so everyone benefits. Over the last year and a half, that partnership between the U.S. and Canada has been tested by tariffs and trade wars. We've seen less and less teamwork. We've seen the relationship strained. And we've seen the trust and loyalty that was built up over generations and generations shaken and undermined. But I still believe with everything I have, we are stronger together. I've always said, united we stand, divided we fall. Protectionism has never worked in the history of the world, and it won't work now. Just listen to what the great U.S. President Ronald Reagan had to say about countries that impose tariffs. I will quote, "Markets shrink and collapse, businesses and industries shut down, and millions of people lose their jobs. That's what we risk in the U.S. and Canada, the two closest neighbors, two closest allies in the world, with an unprotected border, largest in the entire world. And if we don't get back to working together, our economies are too closely linked, with millions of American and Canadian workers getting up every single day to go to a job that depends on free and open trade. I always say, folks, we can't unscramble that egg. We can only make that omelet larger. And that is my message to all of you here today. As you go out into the world to start your careers and build your lives, never ever forget the importance of teamwork, of relationships, and of loyalty. Don't forget that everything you do, these are the attributes that will make you succeed, just as it made our two great countries succeed, working together for so many decades. And folks, when you run into a little bump and hurdle in your personal life, maybe in your job, because every one of us face hurdles, my advice is keep moving forward. Don't look backwards. Don't look sideways. And the old football analogy is keep moving that ball down the field, because when you do that, you will succeed. Once again, I want to thank you very much, and congratulations to your incredible achievements today. And may God bless the United States of America, and may God bless the people of Canada. Thank you so much, everyone. It's a real honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ford, for your thoughtful and inspiring remarks. Many of us have ancestral roots and ongoing connections in Ontario, which makes today extra fulfilling. I am Lisa Kristoff-Bem, Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. We have now arrived at the principal reason for today's ceremony, the conferring of degrees. SVSU holds to the tradition of speaking each name individually. Each name spoken represents the pride and the hopes of an individual and their family and friends. Your applause and cheering are welcomed and encouraged. Will the candidates who have earned their master's degrees in the College of Education and the College of Health and Human Services please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, I am honored to present these students who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for their master's degrees. With the approval of the faculty, they are now presented to you. Will the candidates please come forward?
Gabrielle C. Sargent. Shelby Christine Anderson Putnam. Bridget Ashley Drestrebsky. Ashley M. Beasley. Carrie Luella Hildreth. Julia Diane Pung. Ashlyn Michelle Ingerson. Elizabeth Ann Stewart. Kennedy L. Maurer. Melissa L. Murphy. Monica Norton. Bridget Lynn Cornwell. Aspen Elaine Kohler. Caleb Stephen Shepard. Tony James Ladrig. Tony is a veteran of the United States Army. Stephanie M. Cahoon. Sean R. Eugster. Alyssa M. Apparillo. Shannon L. Cass-Calais. Brittany Dobbs. Carissa M. Ferry. Natalie P. Torres. Jeremy J. Wenslick. Maria M. Drury. Alexandra Seuss. Brad A. Jeske. Erica R. Decker. Marissa L. Carroll. Jacob A. Delage. Ada Talab. Emily Ray McCaffrey. Courtney J. Wilson. Bailey Elizabeth Walker. Emma K. Popa. Lacey Murray Selman. Christian J. Riceley. Faith Marie Purdue Schertzing. Becca Pedler. Shelby Lynn Long. Haley Denise Groff. Hope Nicole Myers. Catherine Faith Woodson. Sophia Gurung. Emma F. Trudeau. Daniel Brown. Daniel is a veteran of the United States Navy. Cherie Lanata Long. Serenity Alantara Kachia Johnson. Lakia T. Montgomery. Tyra Myangel Walker. Candace K. Bryan. Tana T. Nichols. Rachel L. Gillespie. Mackenzie L. Stumpf. Nathan Aaron Cunningham. Michael Thomas Brando. Michael is a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Todd James Graham. Samantha May Talbot. Grace Ann Jewel Odette. Julia Rose West. Kylie A. Aberowski. Maria Jacqueline Costanzo. Yesenia Yasmin Huerta. Brianna A. Mock. Heather A. Sharp. Rebecca Elizabeth Harding Kovich. Adam David Potter. Abigail L. Grodzinski. Rachel A. Zelli. Jonathan Robert Champdelane. Kylan Sienna Rupal.
Her name is Kaylin.
Kaylin. Kaylee V. Novak. Caitlin Rose Emmons. Cassidy T. Mandel. Viviana Vela. Jalen Patrice Schaefer. Ebony Nard. Gabrielle S. Kerr. Elizabeth Paige Thompson. Robert Scott Vandell. Chad M. Bukowski. Elizabeth Renee Davey.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of authority invested in me by the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon you the master's degrees you have earned, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I am James Tarr, Dean of the College of Education. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees or certification through the College of Education please stand? As educators, your impact will be profound and everlasting. As educational leaders, you will guide and influence individuals across generations, preparing students today for the challenges in the world of tomorrow. On behalf of your College of Education community of faculty and staff, I congratulate you on this momentous achievement. Will the candidates please come forward?
Tyler D. Berry, magna cum laude. Hayden M. Geisert. Brittany S. Young. Madeline R. Glockstein, cum laude. Kevin Carter Paulus. Abigail Kaylee Melendez, magna cum laude. Lydia Cameron Wise, cum laude. Danielle Zoe Tooze, summa cum laude. Celeste A. Standen, cum laude. Madison Jane Schultz, cum laude. Jacqueline Ruth Seaman, summa cum laude. Helena Jo Bond, summa cum laude. Ruby Jane Dubjaleski, summa cum laude. Shannon Jane Stewart, magna cum laude. Emma M. Kosiba, summa cum laude. Markayla Yun Van Housden, summa cum laude. Vanessa L. Nielsen. Melody G. Gosselin, summa cum laude. Rachel Lynn Brinker, summa cum laude. Courtney Lynn Kalkman, magna cum laude. Emily Irene Crandall, summa cum laude. Callie May Blossom, cum laude. Cadence Riley Nickel, summa cum laude. Emma Catherine Seaman. Yi-Chen Lang, summa cum laude. Anessa Youssef Stevens, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn Jablonski, cum laude. Claire Michelle Cameron. Madison Lee Martins, summa cum laude. Brianna Sue Myers, summa cum laude. Michaela Lynn Fierst, magna cum laude. Ella Ann Wan, magna cum laude. Samantha Grace Atwood, summa cum laude. Kaylee Erin Hawkins, cum laude. Harley Nicole Cooper, summa cum laude. Olivia Martin, magna cum laude. Ashton Todd Thompson. Jeffrey Dennis Latresse, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. Evan Meyer Turk, magna cum laude. Hulisa Mildred Grolke. Evan Stephen Welter. Mackenzie F. Baldwin. Matthew Stephen Parasic, summa cum laude. Bella Marie Hazen, summa cum laude. David Michael Soares, cum laude. David is a veteran of the United States Navy. Sophia Lauren Zaluki, summa cum laude. Lugraziana Levy Newman, summa cum laude. Gabriel Marcus Tuller, summa cum laude. Caden Merrill, summa cum laude. Ella K. Lockbeeler. Caitlin M. Cummings, magna cum laude. Maya G. Puff, magna cum laude. Kelsey Vandervelt, cum laude. Delaney White, summa cum laude. Yufei Yang, magna cum laude. Yunchung Chung, summa cum laude. Yingzi Liu, summa cum laude. Kelsey Lynn McGregor. Jillian K. Inman, summa cum laude. Elizabeth C. Neiman, cum laude. Juliana Isabel Letterly, cum laude. Emily M. Ballou, summa cum laude. Carrie Anna Brown, magna cum laude. Danielle Carlene Kozloff, cum laude. Abigail Lynn Fox, magna cum laude. Kendall Sue Bailey, cum laude. Alexis Mackenzie Penny, cum laude. Casey Ann McClure, magna cum laude. Emilio Antonio Gomez, magna cum laude. Cameron Joy DeWeese, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Elizabeth Four, summa cum laude. Andrew Scott Hamilton. Lisa C. Kaplensky, summa cum laude. La Kayla Lee. Victor George McDonald, magna cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. You may be seated.
Hello, I'm Marcia Dittmeyer, the Dean for the College of Health and Human Services. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degree or certification through the College of Health and Human Services please stand? Your goal for a career in health and human services is becoming a reality, and many opportunities are available to you. We are confident you will do well in whatever opportunity you select. The College of Health and Human Services faculty and staff and myself are very proud of each of you, and we wish you the best as you start your career. Please keep us in mind and come back often to join our alumni activities. Will the candidates please come forward?
Michaela Rose Williams, cum laude. Kansea J. Riggins, cum laude. Azalee Latanya Almond, cum laude. Grace M. Charnstrom. Amanda Sue Davis. Jaden L. Ray, magna cum laude. Alyssa Ann Letty, cum laude. Clara Joyce Abraham, summa cum laude. Mallory Ann Recksteiner, summa cum laude. Kylie McNeil Herring, summa cum laude. Allison Ruth Fritz, summa cum laude. Isabella DeBolt. Ashley Nicole Fleming, magna cum laude. Lily Grace Holleberger, magna cum laude. Cassidy Lynn Lease, magna cum laude. Kaylee Douglas, cum laude. Quinn L. Feinauer, cum laude. Lynn Pugsley, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Novikov. Justice Autumn Reed, magna cum laude. Jordan T. Franzel, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Bunn, magna cum laude. Alyssa Lynn Graham, cum laude. Sydney Marie Hagelberger, summa cum laude. Rachel Lynn Steck, summa cum laude. Savannah Jacqueline Schultz, summa cum laude. Sophia Ray Daly, summa cum laude. Lauren Rose Martin, magna cum laude. Lindsay Elise Wiley, magna cum laude. Mallory Amy Marie Farmer, cum laude. Lily K. Garvalia, summa cum laude. Sydney M. Meredith, cum laude. Rachel Lynn Dostal, magna cum laude. Abigail Shelley. Courtney J. Nicewander, cum laude. Courtney is a veteran of the Michigan National Guard. Destiny R. Ramirez, cum laude. My Angel Lachelle Dawkins. Piotr Shimakovsky, summa cum laude. Kylie M. Sabro, summa cum laude. Autumn Jean Preby McKenzie, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Brown. Madison Elizabeth McLaughlin, cum laude. Paige Riley Vorak, cum laude. Megan Victoria Polsick, cum laude. Courtney H. Neitzel, cum laude. Jordan Van Hootken, summa cum laude. Connor Joseph Young. Anthony Arnold Christie, cum laude. Owen Andrew Dreyer, cum laude. Olivia Nicole Wolfgang, cum laude. Louisa Wernz Mueller, magna cum laude. Jillian Page Cafferly, summa cum laude. Dylan Mackenzie Fair. Eric Harold Rice, summa cum laude. Gavin Wayne Freeman, magna cum laude. Ella J. Banning, magna cum laude. Kayleen Lee Darby, summa cum laude. Sibby A. Raj, cum laude. Logan B. Fox. Madison Marie Lang, summa cum laude. Blake Thomas Marino, cum laude. Joseph Jonathan Page, magna cum laude. Amanda A. Hazard, magna cum laude. Julia M. Clifford. Alexia A. Holmes. Shanice M. Welch, magna cum laude. Anna Lee Young, cum laude. Elise Marie Whitaker, magna cum laude. Brianna Wilson, cum laude. Riyadh Ryan Dixon. Riyadh is a veteran of the United States Air Force. Ellie Almeida Gager, magna cum laude. Miranda R. Sawinski. Kiara Marie Jamalski. Hayden S. Standish. Brett Andrew Imby, summa cum laude. Ashley M. Mile. Sedona Ann Kuhn, cum laude. Melissa Sacco, magna cum laude. Samantha Grace Winling, summa cum laude. Joseph Landon Kincaid, magna cum laude. Christopher Daniel Sanford, summa cum laude. Evan Christopher Vasek, summa cum laude. Joseph Robert Moran, cum laude. Elijah William Schroeder, magna cum laude. Alonzo Christopher Banford. Ian Leischning. Jessica J. Nugent, cum laude. Ellie Catherine Dittenber, summa cum laude. Norita Hood, cum laude. Michaela Lynn Matt, summa cum laude. Haley Lauren Hatfield. Anjani Pradeep Kumar Mayavansi. Jordan Marie Scuda, summa cum laude. Amelia Sarah Jean Dixon, cum laude. Leela Elizabeth Murray, cum laude. Zoe Elizabeth Ruiz, cum laude. Shelby Ray Collins. Sydney R. Yonker. Valerie Marie Hilliard, summa cum laude. Sophia Arlene Moberly, cum laude. Sierra Belle Sunshine Mason, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Stapleman. Alicia Salazar, magna cum laude. Paige N. Arneal. Michelle Elizabeth Cahoon, magna cum laude. Ella Rose Agnieszka Ray, magna cum laude. Cameron Ann Cowley. Haley Justine Wanstead, summa cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Kinker, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Rain Holfert, summa cum laude. Madeline Ann Perkins. Paige Christine Thwing, summa cum laude. Anessa Ray Cantu, magna cum laude. Natalie Rose Bushy, cum laude. Kate Marie Eastlick, magna cum laude. Ivy Elizabeth Helmick. Riley Elizabeth Waterman, magna cum laude. Riley K. Schaefer. Jason Richard Shore, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Marjorie Rose Herner, magna cum laude. Sarah Marie Kaltz, cum laude. Colin Lee Kratz, cum laude. Brendan Michael Shannock, magna cum laude. Harold P. Robertson. Michael Timothy Jamerson III, magna cum laude. Nathan Michael Levinson, magna cum laude. Christopher James Steinhorst. Gazzarato. Matthew Joseph Gazzarato, magna cum laude. Macy Elizabeth Emiot, cum laude. Dominic J. Silliman, magna cum laude. Sharnika Rochelle McLean, summa cum laude. Patrick Dwayne Callahan, magna cum laude. Leah Unique Ruffin, cum laude. McKenna Ray Boyd, magna cum laude. Madison Grace Klink, summa cum laude. Eileen Miranda. Deshonda Nicole Sparks. Olivia N. Pirrett. Redwada Tamarli Brima. Brooke Elizabeth Kashoniak. Jaden Sky Zakur, magna cum laude. Libby I. Andraka. Savannah Rose Marie Robinson, cum laude. Kaylee Susan Smith, magna cum laude. Allie Coggle, magna cum laude. Stephanie A. Kerr, summa cum laude. Faith Egan, magna cum laude. Elena M. Houghton. Natalie Gabriella Schmidt. Kayla M. Blackwell. Robert Michael Dover, magna cum laude. Emmeline Adrienne Twiss, magna cum laude. Desiree Ireland, summa cum laude. Leah Irene Johnson. Dakota James Earl Deere, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Ann Southworth, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Sutter. Madison Renee Kiefler. Emma Jordan Kiesler. Madison Marie Slancic, magna cum laude. Marielle Grace Hatfield, summa cum laude. Caroline S. Claver, cum laude. Quintana Crease May Lockett. Kimberly Marie Cruz, cum laude. Lainey Borregno. Andrew Colin White, magna cum laude. Grant Anderson Norman, magna cum laude. Louis Cecil Hudson II. Austin Robert Coffrin, summa cum laude. Caitlin Taylor Zastro, summa cum laude. Elena Jewel Chadwick, magna cum laude. Erin Ashley Beck, summa cum laude. Margaret Ann Jones. Lindsay Walter, magna cum laude. Taylor Ann Newman, magna cum laude. Jillian Nicole Wagner, summa cum laude. Ariana J. Burden. Morgan Cooley. Haley P. Sizemore, cum laude. Proga Mazumder, cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. Please remain standing.
Will the candidates for all baccalaureate degrees please stand? Under the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degrees you have earned, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. Please remain standing.
Before receiving their degrees, undergraduates wear tassels on the right side of their caps. Moving the tassels to the left side is a long-standing tradition during graduation ceremonies. Graduates, you have worked hard. You have earned this. As a symbol of your achievement, you may now move your tassel to the left. I extend my deepest congratulations to all of you. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Nick Taylor, and I have the privilege of serving as Executive Director of Alumni Relations at Saginaw Valley State University. Today, I am proud to welcome you as the newest members of the SVSU Alumni Association. As graduates, you now join a community of more than 55,000 alumni who are making a difference in their communities, across our state, and around the world. That is the power of an SVSU degree, and now your story becomes part of that legacy. As you take your next step, remember that your connection to SVSU does not end today. You are a part of a lifelong network of supporters, mentors, and fellow Cardinals. Whether you're looking for career guidance, hoping to reconnect with classmates, or searching for ways to stay involved, our Alumni Relations team is here for you. We are proud of what you've accomplished, and we are excited for all that comes next. Welcome to the Alumni Association. Congratulations to the class of 2026, and please remember, it's a great day to be a Cardinal. Thank you.
Graduates, doesn't that sound nice? Graduates, one more applause. Let's celebrate them. I also want to welcome you to the Alumni Association, and we look forward to hearing from you, all the great things that you're doing and that you're out there doing. Remember, you're leaders. You're leaders in your community, you're leaders in the city, you're leaders around the world. The education that you have, the commitment that you have to learning, the commitment that you have to sharing that knowledge with others is greatly appreciated. And we know that you will represent this university well. So on behalf of our faculty, staff, administration, I want to thank you all. But also, let's thank our family and friends one last time. Please let us know how you're doing and what you're involved with and what impact that you're having. And as always, we say around here, go Cards. Thank you.
This concludes today's ceremony. We kindly request that all family and friends remain in place until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the arena. Please rise for the recessional.